From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Ready to go? This is Willie Castro. The pitch. And that's outside. And we're underway here on Mother's Day. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Manuel Margot. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strike.
One down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And down on strikes. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa. 4th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And a curve misses outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Slice to right. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, out towards right center. Connor Falefa in position, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 1 left for Minnesota. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Kevin Kiermaier in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, Boog, no doubt. He's a huge reason for this club's success this year. I mean, these guys are benefiting in a big way from his clutch at bats and really just the overall production he's been able to put together so far. Leads the American League in RBIs, so expect him to play a role in this one.
This one in the air. Under it. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the shortstop. Whoa.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pop foul out of play off to the right. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Margot settles under it, squeezes it, and the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Now batting Max Kepler. Kikuchi back to work.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone move from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but, of course, that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Carlos Santana in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Kikuchi, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Didn't quite have enough.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Fly ball center field. Kiermaier snags it, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. Martin ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Danny Jansen to hit here. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
Here's Turner now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. On the ground to third, Lewis. Zips it across. That's the third out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the third inning. Here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Vasquez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2008. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
One now. Fouled off left side. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Stays alive. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. And it goes just foul. Santiago Espinal, and he'll be the injury replacement taking over third.
Number 5.
Top of the third, no score. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. One down, base is empty. The other way, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter.
Toronto, the designated hitter, Davis Snyder.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Pitch misses. 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground right side, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. High fly ball down the left field line. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Isaiah Tyler Falefa.
So first and second with 2 outs. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
In the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Manuel Margot. And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one hammered center field. Kiermaier reaching back towards the wall and brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Flied to right his first time. In the air to left center. Kiermaier on the move. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Going, gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. The good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Out towards right center field. Connor Falefa on the move to the gap. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. And midway in the 4th, it's the Twins 2 and the Jays 0. Back now in Toronto, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bo Bichette. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope they didn't get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Around second is Bichette. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
2 on, 1 out. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. The Twins leading by 2 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
At the belt and fires. Right side, Castro. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Next is the designated hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Into center. Back there. And caught on the warning track. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Twins 2 and the Blue Jays 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Kyle Farmer.
Number 12, Kyle Farmer.
Kikuchi back to work. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. So here's Christian Vasquez. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Martin, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Dalton Varsho. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. And there's a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. They'll go. On the move, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the second baseman,
Cavan Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. And he's already singled in this game. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Man at second. Outside. Now 1-2. Blue Jays down a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Kicks and fires. Late swing, fouled off. Out to short, Correa. Jump throw. In there. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Line drive. And it stays fair. In to score from third. We are tied at 2. He's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Upstairs. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 17th of the year, and they take the lead. It's 5-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So digging in, Danny Jansen. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And a swing and a miss there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Josh Staumont up and throwing. Okert getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Bounced up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting.
10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Santiago Espinal. Late with the swing there.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. He's straight.
And here it comes. Out to short. Correa. Tosses to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Top 6. Now here is Willie Castro. The wind of the pitch. Castro in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
That just misses, and the count's even at 2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Bichette on the run. Throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 2. Just missed.
1 ball. No strike.
The Blue Jays leading by 3, and we're at the top half of the 6th. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. That takes care of Correa. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and the deficit remains 5-2. The left-hander on now, Steven Okert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Steven Okert.
And now the
Leading off
DH.
for the Jays, the designated hitter.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton.
Dalton Varsho will hit next. On the ground. Correa over to first. 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Here's the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-2. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging.
Well, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Max Kepler, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. And he deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Carlos Santana.
And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
The Twins trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. In the air, right side. Should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Josh Staumont.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Kiermaier now.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
The line to kick the pitch. Yeah, there's the strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Justin Topa preparing to come on if needed. Stewart also throwing. And it's fouled away. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Kepler makes the grab, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 7.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 for 3. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll reach second with one away.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
First pitch, not close.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here comes the pitch. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The catcher, number 9.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Danny Jansen digs in now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a strike in there.
0-2.
Now a fly ball to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. One away, runners at second and third. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's 9-2. And that's a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One away, runners at first and third. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that one hammered. Margot going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's an 8-run lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Number 8.
Now it's the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. That one just misses. Two outs. Bounce to the right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
First and second, 2 down. Kevin Kiermaier now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And strike 2.
No ball, 3 strikes.
He goes down looking. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. As the lefty gets to work. And that's in for a strike. Kikuchi still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider Over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Here's Christian Vasquez. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On a line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at second with 1 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Swanson will take over here.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
That one missed. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Fly ball to right. Kiner-Falefa has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Isiah Kiner-Falefa. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
So up next, Bo Bichette. That's towards center. Martin has it sized up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now a chance for Danny Jansen. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. That's carrying. Gone. They go back to back. His 2nd homer this series, and they add on. It's 12-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hit.
On the mound now for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Out to short, Correa whips it to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Twins. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Twins, Manuel Margot. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So man aboard, and here comes Carlos Correa. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Lewis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
And next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Strike 2. Swanson is just 1 strike away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And that'll do it.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.